Greetings, fellow dice fans. I'm back with another unboxing video. Today we've got Marvel Dice Masters Iron Man and War Machine Annual Starter. I'm glad that WizKids is starting to do the starters as a yearly release now. That makes my wallet very happy. Except that now I have to buy 4 of these instead of just 2. Because me and Mr. DDK will both need 4 of every die. Alright, I've already cut the tape on it to make it a little easier. So, let's see what we've got in here. Well, I already know, but I want to show you guys what we've got in here. Alright, we've got our rule book. It is a standard format rule book. Nothing super special or out of the ordinary. Alright. Oops, I forgot to cut the tape on this. And it wants to be difficult. Here we go. Alright. Dice bags. I like the cool artwork dice bags that we get. They're better than the plain colored ones. Makes it more fun for new players. They get to play with their favorite characters on a bag. So that's cool. Alright. Oh, pink. So we've got pink, cyan, gray, and orange for our basic action reminder cards. Alright. We've got this really nifty little card in here. It's a promo for the WizKids Info Network. But on the other side, we have our rules insert. I like this as a quick reference type card. It's got our different affiliations, how the abilities work, the keywords that are in this set. So that's cool. I love that WizKids has done that. Alright, we've got, as characters go, Howard Stark. His subtitles are Father, Expert Businessman, and Brilliant. All of his characters are allies, so they all count as sidekicks while in the field zone. He only has one side that has a burst, and it's level 3. And the only version of him that does something on a burst is Father. And his dice look like this. Almost like an Alfred type die, except they don't have the little shimmer swirl to them. Alright, now we've got Hulkbuster Iron Man. Model 36, rocket powered punches, and bustin' makes me feel good. He's got these dice here. Now, I go into a lot more detail about these cards in my article, and I've also got scans of them in there as well, so you can check them out more closely. Alright, now we've got Iron Manor, not Iron Man. This is Earth X, Hermetically Sealed, and Celestial Slayer. Now, Iron Manor has, I believe, the only translucent die in the set. They look like little Jello cubes. Next, we have Iron Spider. Iron Spider's dice are different than his previous set's dice. And he does have a burst ability on one of his cards, and only his level 3 side has a burst. Next we've got Jarvis. Butler, Loyal Confidant, and Chief of Staff. Which I really do like Chief of Staff. He's definitely, most likely, my favorite. He is an ally on all sides. And he's got these really cool light blue dice that have a shimmer swirl to them. They're really pretty. I like them. Good choice on the colors for that one. Next we have Rescue, Mark 1616, Resilient, and Catching a Jet. Rescue Mark 1616 is a Stark Industries character, and she only costs 2. So that's cool if you need, you know, a super cheap Stark Industries character. And her dice look like this. They kind of remind me of Moonstone's die a little bit. I don't think that's, no, that's not the same image on there, but it looks a lot like it, and it's got a similar color pattern to it, except it's really, really light baby blue. They're pretty as well. I like those dice too. Now we have Space Armor Iron Man. He's got some burst abilities, and his bursts are on level 1 and 2. And his dice also have a shimmer swirl to them. So I like his dice as well. I like those little shimmery swirl dice. They're pretty. Space Armor Iron Man is Model 5, Deep Space, and 14C. Next, we have War Machine. He is the only War Machine in the starter. Everything else is Iron Man related. We've got Model 2 or Model 11. I'm sorry for all those War Machine fans out there. Don't hurt me. War Machine Rhodey, JRXL 1000. His cards, he's got 2 that have a burst ability. And his burst is only on level 1. He's a cheaper Stark Industries character as well. Alright, basic dice that are in your starter. Going to be all your sidekicks plus your basic action dice. And the colors should match your cards. If not, I would definitely get all the WizKids because that's a problem. Now, basic actions. We've got Armor Wars, Cone of Cold. This is a revamp of the Dungeons and Dragons Cone of Cold. The wording has been improved. Hyper Velocity. This is probably my favorite basic action out of this entire set. Really, really like this one. Can't wait to play around with it. One Against Many. I also like this one, though I think it's a little harder to pull off. Smash. You may be familiar with this one as well. It is another revamp card of Smash from AVX. Surprise Attack. Another revamp of Surprise Attack from Age of Ultron, I believe. Alright, these here. There are 4 of them. They're all called Upgrade, and they have a specialization on them. One is Upgrade Fortification, one is Upgrade Proton Cannon, Upgrade Smokescreen, and Upgrade Unibeam. They all have something to do with a specific energy type. So there's a risk and a reward for all of these. Except, well, I wouldn't say there's a risk on all of them, but 2 of them have a risk to using. This one, you can give a character Iron Will, but you lose 2 life if it isn't a shield energy character die. And like this one, you have to KO the character die that you give Overcrush to if it's not a fist character. So those have risk to using them. Smokescreen and Unibeam don't really have risk, but they have extra reward for using them. Smoke Beam gives them +1 attack, and if it's a masked character, they can't be blocked this turn. Unibeam gives them +2 attack. If it's a bulk character, it also gains fast. Alright, well, that's it for the Iron Man War Machine starter. Lots of goodies, lots of really cool looking dice. I'm very pleased with the starter. I love a lot of the characters in it. They're really good characters. The basic actions are really good. And if you're looking to get into the game, this is a great jumping in point. You can add team packs to these. Or you can buy a second one of these starters so you have multiple dice other than just the 2 that it comes with, because I believe they all have a max of 4, except for something I just noticed. I don't know how I missed it before, but this particular rescue has a max of 2 dice. And just glancing through the rest of the cards, it doesn't look like any of the other characters have a max of 2. She is the only one. So that's interesting. If you're buying the starter specifically for this blank rescue, you're good. You get your 2 dice right in the starter. But I will end up buying a second starter and probably a third and fourth, just so Mr. DDK and myself each have max dice for all the characters. But thanks for watching. Please check out my WordPress site. I've got my review article up there. And be sure to subscribe and follow me on all the social media outlets. I hope you enjoyed the video. Roll on, Dice Masters!